Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Weird World Adventures, the podcast. I'm your host, Mallory.
And I'm your host, Michael.
And we're here to show you just how weird this world of ours really is. And
so weird.
So weird. Well, speaking of weird, we just got back from ECAD weekend, so things got really weird and awesome.
That's the Explorers Club annual dinner.
Explorers Club annual dinner 2026. Okay. This is my fourth ECAD. You're third. You know, you've gone for 3 years.
I guess that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is just such a magical experience ever. It's never dull. It's always like you leave so excited that you went.
So 2024, 5, and 6 are the ones I've been to. What was the theme for the first one I was at?
The Cosmic Ballet.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Last year was Paradise Found, right? And then this was Odyssey.
Yes, this was Odyssey. The first year I went, I don't remember what the theme was, but it was conservation related because Bindi Irwin got
That's
the
when you met
award.
the Irwins.
Yes,
okay.
That was so amazing. And then it was the Cosmic Ballet. That was your first year. Mm-hmm. I recycled my dress the first 2 years too because I just didn't. I wasn't like committed to the experience. I know.
Wow, way to phone it in.
Because I got this nice Marchesa dress and I was like, I love it. I'll wear it twice. And it really worked for the Cosmic Ballet. The first year was just like, I got this nice dress. I'm excited to go, right? And the second year, I'm like, oh, people go crazy with the themes. And it worked for the theme of the Cosmic Ballet because it looked like sparkly and starry.
To be fair, I've just been phoning in the same suit for pretty much any event for the last 20 years.
Except not this time.
We
nailed it this time. First of all, Odysseys was the theme. And it was talking about how like journeys aren't always in a straight line. Because of, Odysseus. And first of all...
Because Odysseus.
I love the Odyssey. I made Michael read it a few years ago.
Well, okay, hold on. So, I was supposed to have read it in 7th grade.
And you didn't.
We had to pick a book to do a book report on in 7th grade. And out of like a select... You had, like, the choice out of maybe, like, 10 books.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just, like, a free-for-all. And maybe, like, 7 people chose the Odyssey. I forget what the other choices were. But I was like, oh, I mean, this is, like, pretty cool. Like, monsters and shit.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to read it in 7th. Come on. It's a big ask in 7th.
It's a big ask.
And there's, like, 40 pages in the beginning that are just describing, like, a banquet dinner.
Yeah.
And... I mean, come on. Like, I mean, it's like, what? I remember being like, what the hell is this? Like, this is not what I signed up for. I wanted the Cyclops. Like, I wanted the cool stuff.
Get there,
I know you did, but 7th grade me was not having it. I also wanted the movie. So I rented the movie. Turns out, not a lot to do with the book. Like, quite a bit different than the book. Like, just whole sections are just...
Not there.
Not there or are... in the movie and not in the book, like just made up shit.
Yes.
And lucky for me, I think 6 of the other people that did the Odyssey also just clearly, because we had to present our book reports, and we had the same reports.
Oh,
like or same source material. And one person didn't. And she got accused of being the one that cheated. We're like, I don't know. What's the likelihood the 6 of us all cheated on using something else?
You monsters.
I know.
That would have been me.
I know, it wasn't good.
That would have been me. Do you know how I fell in love with the Odyssey? I know I told you.
No?
Wow. It was my first video game.
Oh.
And it was Wishbone. Okay. They had a Wishbone video game, and it was Wishbone's The Odyssey.
What's
and
the
dog,
right? Okay.
Yeah, he's a Jack Russell Terrier. Yeah. And it was like a PBS show. It came on before Bill Nye. Or after Bill Nye. It was great. And it's a dog that loves literature, and he like retells pieces of classic literature where he's like the hero. Mm-hmm. So like A Tale of Two Cities, he's the hero. They did Phantom of the Opera.
Is he the one that gets killed at the end?
He is. He does that.
Wow.
Yeah. It's far, far better thing I do now than I have ever done before.
So they just kill that dog in the...
They don't show it, but it's implied.
Oh.
Yeah. They commit.
Oh, that's good.
And so Wishbone did the Odyssey. Mm-hmm. And I
So does he murder all those dudes at the end?
No. There were some very whitewashed, like, well, this is for children thing. Like, he like, kind of kills the Cyclops, but not, like, it's not, like, violent, right?
Okay.
It's like kind of a cop-out.
Uh-huh.
He plays checkers.
They stake that poor bastard to the eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They play checkers with Cersei. He plays checkers with Cersei.
Okay.
Instead of, like, fighting her and killing her.
Yeah.
Like, the violence is replaced with, like, we're going to do this task instead, right? So it's a little...
Because the actual Odyssey's got a pretty good murder scene at the end where just a whole bunch of people that have it coming.
Yeah, after he shoots...
Get what's coming.
He shoots the arrow, right?
Through the axe.
Yeah, through the axes,
halves,
yeah.
Like
They did I remember them doing it in the show, too, when I watched it. But that was how I started to fall in love with the Odyssey, was because Wishbone did it. It was my first video game.
I would be remiss if I didn't point out that she still has a Wishbone dog.
I do.
Stuffed animal.
I sleep with him every night.
That she sleeps with every night.
He was like the one. Like the one stuffed animal. You're like, this is the one.
You're like a middle-aged woman sleeping with a stuffed animal.
That's fine. I love him. He's been with me since I was 8 years old.
He looks like it, to be honest.
He gets pretty clean when you wash him. You have to just
when was the last time that happened?
Wow. I also have the Wishbone Odyssey game up here in our game room.
I know, yeah.
I know. I was like, oh, this is great. I found it at my dad's house. I didn't realize that he still had it, and we were cleaning out his desk recently. Like it was within the last year when we replaced his desk with the desk. Yes. And I opened the drawer, and he had the box and everything. I'm like, you still have this? Very
playable on any
Windows
92.
Yeah. Windows 95.
Oh, was it 95?
It was 95. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like 7. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, but great story. Anyway, so the theme was Odyssey.
And yes, she did make me read it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I obviously enjoyed it quite a bit.
But you liked the Iliad better.
And then I went on to immediately read the Iliad, which was even better in my opinion.
Yeah, that's just the fall of Troy, right?
Yeah, the whole book is basically just the one ongoing war.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So for this, my point with all of that is we needed to commit. What a rant. We needed to commit to the outfits. Like I'm like, this is my thing, right? Mythology is my thing. We got to have good outfits for this. Mm-hmm. And I like to have some good glam and inspiration, but I'm not going to wear a Cyclops costume like Richard Garriott.
Yeah, someone did.
Although I will say he made his dog Cerberus.
Yeah, it was
and
pretty good
great.
Too. Yeah.
That was great. But anyway, so I needed it to be like inspired by the theme and really hitting it, but also still fashion-y.
Not a lunatic.
Exactly. And so I don't want to do a costume. I want to do fashion.
Got it.
And so
fashion.
I was like, I want it to look kind of like a Greek outfit, but I also want it to be blue because they were focusing hard on like ocean journeys. Because water, right? So I don't know. They were focused. So I was like, it needs to be blue, like the ocean,
like water.
So
got it.
I found this Marchesa dress, and it's amazing. It's funny. It wasn't supposed to be off the shoulder, but it looks so much better off the shoulder.
Did you find it, or did your friend find it for you?
I found that one.
Oh, you found that one? Okay.
I found that one. And then I got approval from everybody.
Got it. Well, it is very important that you get approval from the high fashion society.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it goes from light blue down to dark blue. It's like an ombre down.
Oh, an ombre.
And then we got Mike a beautiful matching blue and black suit. And it really were, I mean, people were very much complimenting
It's like a blue
us.
tux.
It's a blue tux.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were really complimenting
because you know
us.
water.
Right. Water. The blue tux, the Marchesa dress, it was super flowy. It had a cape. That was really my thing, is the fact that it had a cape. But me and Holly, so my friend Holly, I guess that's another side rant. Mm-hmm. My friend Holly, we used to work together in Los Angeles. I've known her for like 15 years. I've known her forever. And we stayed friends. We keep in touch. We'd hang out every so often. I helped her move a couple times. And then she moved back to the East Coast around the same time I moved back to the East Coast. And so we both kind of moved back over here at the same time from LA. And we FaceTimed a couple of times after the move and caught up, and you met her over FaceTime briefly. And then
I think I walked by awkwardly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hello.
Yeah. She called me on FaceTime a year ago after we got back from ECAD.
Yeah, so it almost exactly a year.
Yeah. And she was like, I think I'm dating this guy from your club. Do you know him? His name is Josh Bernstein. And I was like, I do know Josh Bernstein. What a small world. And then they've been dating ever since. Mm-hmm. And so this was her first ECAD. So I was really excited to celebrate that with her. And so we were texting about the dress. Because she came from the fashion world. We worked at Viva Glam together. And she came from the fashion world. That was her thing. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh my gosh, you have to wear this dress, but then have this shell purse. Shell purse.
Oh, is that where you got
that's where the shell purse came from. And crimpy hair. And I was like, oh my God, yes, we're doing this. She's like, you can be a mermaid. So it kind of moved into, I feel like, I was thinking siren, right? Like the water siren, but it kind of.
I went with King Triton. So shirtless.
Right.
With trident.
Exactly. That would have been a cool outfit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Almost like a kilt that could have been flowing those fins, and then obviously go commando underneath.
There are a lot of kilts there.
And there are a lot of kilts there.
There are.
So it would have fit right in.
Exactly.
Blue kilt because water.
Kilt. Right, water.
Trident.
Right.
No shirt.
Right.
So I'm just my rippling, manly King Trident muscles and pecs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
What a missed opportunity.
I know.
Jamming in that blue tux instead.
There was a totally unrelated. I don't know why my brain moved to here from that.
We actually haven't covered a lot of ground,
that's why I was going back to ECAD. So ECAD weekend, first of all, I will say, it starts now on Thursday night with pre-CAD. Pre-CAD is new. Okay. Pre-CAD is new. Apparently it's been going on for 4 or 5 years now, but anyone I knew only started going last year.
I've never made it to any of this pre-stuff because every year we get the dates wrong, or they're not announced in time for me to put in my vacation
request. And I'll even reach out to headquarters and be like, is this going to be ECAD? They're like, yeah, pretty sure. And then it's the wrong weekend.
It's been really frustrating because for 3 years in a row now I've had to, well, not just from them, but also because my job's also frustrating. But I've literally had to get off work Friday. I have had to put in a request to not have an evening shift on Friday.
Yeah.
I get off at 4 p.m. or whatever on Friday.
Hop on a train.
And basically have my parents bring me to the train station because it's always that tight.
Mm-hmm.
It's I need someone on the way already.
Yeah.
They just drop me off there and I walk on the train and 9 hours later you pick me up at the train.
It's 6.
All right, well,
5 to 6. It was 6.
Oh, it didn't feel like 5.
6. I think it was 6. Yeah.
It felt not as bad going back. Going up, that was a rough. Anyways, whatever. It's been the same kind of just 18-hour day getting up there on Friday and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Anyway, so I haven't experienced any of this good stuff beforehand.
Well, last year I was driving up on Thursday and I don't think I made it until midnight or 1 in the morning. Mm-hmm. It was I'm coming up tonight so I can sleep and go to headquarters in the morning. Because I try to make all the Friday stuff. It hasn't worked out well recently, but I try. But everyone was texting. I'm driving in the car, trying to make it up to Manhattan, and 3 different people text me, I just walked on fire. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? They're like, oh yeah, we're at Justin's party. I just walked on fire. And I'm like, well, now I have FOMO because I didn't get to walk on fire. What do you mean? So the Thursday night special party is a new thing, and fire walking is the big thing. And so this year...
We'll have another fire story
definitely.
in the future.
Definitely.
About this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And,
And your continued FOMO.
Yeah, my continued FOMO. But, so I did make it up for it this year, but I didn't get to participate in any of the fun stuff, which we'll elaborate on later. Mm-hmm. But I did get to lay on a bed of nails.
Well, that's fun.
It was something.
Something.
So it's in Yonkers, this house. And I only know it because of the play, Lost in Yonkers, right? It's the only thing I know.
Yonkers?
It's 40 minutes north from where we were in Manhattan. I think
City?
It's on the island, but it's not close. I think it's still New York.
I only know Yonkers from the book World War Z.
Oh.
And the Battle of Yonkers.
Oh. Well, I knew it from Lost in Yonkers.
Famously, a big zombie fight happened.
Okay. In Yonkers. I'll remember that.
And the zombies win. So
well,
get the hell out of Yonkers.
This guy's house is like insane, but in a great way, right? He likes all this ritual occult stuff. Like he goes around and like works with like tribal occult stuff. So we have to be friends. I have to reach out to him. Yeah. And you walk in and he has this giant horse statue. So of course I walk in and go, look at that horse, and nobody got it, and I was like, that's fine. It'll be there for the people that do get it, right? Look at that horse.
It's such a niche joke, but it's so worth it.
So good.
It's from like early aughts, right?
Yeah. If you guys don't know, look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
Look at that horse.
Whatever, yeah. That's definitely, we did enough to know. Look at that horse.
Right.
Yeah. And then,
Okay.
And then to the left.
And then look up our version of it.
Exactly. We have a version of it, so look it up. There's a room of like occult objects, and he has a bed of nails. Yeah. So I laid down on the bed of nails. Trent was like coaching people through it. Like, just evenly distribute your weight. It's fine.
Throw yourself back as hard as possible.
Well, Marcus like put his hand on it, like, and put all the weight on his hand, not thinking. It was like,
that's
not what you do. It was still a little painful, but just like annoying, right? It wasn't like I'm gonna die. It was just like, oh, this is interesting. That was fun. And then there was a room filled with like, it had like medieval paints on the wall. Like it was really cool. Like the aesthetic is just like, what is this house? It's great, right? And it had a room of just too adventurously exotic meaty for me. And the meat smells actually made me want to puke. So I had to like leave. It was intense. I walked in and was like, nope, I'm walking out. There was bear. There was bobcat. I think they had wild boar there too, which I ate at ECAD.
Yeah.
They had a few others that were really bizarre. And I was like, this is so gamey. I have to leave right now. Can't do the smell. And then continued through. The kitchen is like all mosaic tiles. Like it's very cool, like the house. And then upstairs he has this like dark painted haunted mansion like library.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Which is like a head on the wall. It's a really cool place.
Yeah.
And then outside he did the fire walking. He had this like full 360 swing that people could get pushed on and go upside down and do the whole thing. And then there was Richard Garriott having people smoke tobacco out of a wolf skull. It was like a taxidermied wolf head. Yeah. And with like a pipe coming out of it. And he just like, there's a spot on the top where you could smoke tobacco out of it. And he's like, please come, smoke tobacco out of here.
I think that's what I want done with me after I go.
You want to become a pipe?
A pipe, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Make me a pipe.
An intricate pipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was enough for like us to be at tacos the next night and for me to share that picture with everybody. And they're like, why wasn't I at this party?
Yeah.
There's Richard Garriott getting people to smoke out of a coyote head or wolf head.
I was jealous of the coyote head pipe.
It was pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't do that either.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. So then, that was Thursday. I actually was good, and I was like, I'm leaving now. Like it was 40 minutes away. I was like, I will be asleep by midnight. So I left at 11. I was very good. I like got a group of people together. There's enough people going to like central Manhattan where I was like, who's going back? We got a group, left, got back before midnight, and like woke up feeling refreshed to have my Film Hub meeting for Weird World on Friday morning, and then head out to get my nails done with Holly.
Yes.
So it was a good timing. And then we had our Friday. Friday is always like the big day at the club where they have like the EC50.
Still wouldn't know. Sitting at work.
I missed all of this time.
Okay.
There's like presentations and some cool stuff. I was getting my nails done with Holly. And then we had lunch.
So your day was just as hard.
Just great. But then I got back to the club at like 2:30 or got to the club at like 2:30 or 3 and just hung out until everybody showed up for the party.
Your nails are also a Weird World green.
They are. So I wanted them like a blue green to match my dress, but be a little like off in the colors, like a little more green. And then afterwards I realized this is the same color as my femme case. Oh my God, this is the Weird World color. And I didn't
No wonder I liked it.
Yeah, no wonder I liked it. It was not intentional. And then I was like, oh. And it matched my Adidas bag too. I was carrying the Adidas bag around.
Yeah, that is the same color.
I'm like, I look like a crazy person whose nails match her backpack and her phone case.
Yes.
Yeah, it was weird. But that was nice. Lunch was great.
A pleasant surprise.
Pleasant surprise. And then I was so excited because Friday we have the big party at the club and I got to reunite with all my friends. We have this like kind of intimate ECAD group now. Like, we still socialize with other people, but we have like our cool kids club.
Oh, the cool kids club.
We're just friends. I like having like a group of. I get so anxious in like situations where there's a lot of people, and I'm okay networking, but I need like a safe zone of like, well, this is just my group of people I can hide in when I come back here, and now I can like hide for a few minutes behind somebody so that I can decompress.
Yeah, I get it.
And so like,
I'm an introvert, not an extrovert.
Yeah, I need to recharge.
Yeah, it's work.
Yeah, exactly. And it's Nina, who Nina was on the podcast last year. She is our lovely friend who vaporizes rocks on Mars to see their chemical compounds. Miss astrogeologist / geologist. She's lovely. And her friend Kirsten that comes with her from Los Alamos, Oppenheimerland, that's what they call it.
Yep.
And we had what was that? Trent. I had my friend Trent Alves, who we met him, I think, my second year at the club, and he was just like this eager, excited, like, I want to join the Explorers Club. I heard about the Explorers Club. I heard about this weekend, so I just came here. And then he joined the next year, and I was so proud. I'm like, look at you go. Yeah. So he's great. He's done a few expeditions, like, and he's done the Menorca shipwreck stuff, which is cool.
Also friend of the podcast, right?
Also been on the podcast, yeah. And Josh and Candy, who I'm sure a lot of people know Josh Gates and his lovely girlfriend Candy. And then this year, I don't know why Josh and Dawn Wildman were like married to each other. So Dawn became a part of the group.
Yeah, it was good.
Joe Rohde and his wife Mel were like amazing. They were going like in and out. They were really wonderful. They wound up at tacos with us. and then later, not Friday, but like for ECAD, like Josh Bernstein and Holly, because Holly and Josh showed up at the club for a few minutes and were like, okay, bye. Yeah. There's a lot of people here.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. And Fridays now just traditionally go from Explorers Club to tacos to karaoke bar. And we always wind up going, it's 12:30 now and we have to get up and have a day tomorrow. We should probably leave the karaoke bar now and go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, it's the second time I've just gotten off the train and
going to karaoke.
Go to karaoke still carrying my luggage.
Yeah.
And, everyone's well into the party. And I'm just like, I need to go to sleep now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. This was fun, too. This is the second year we did the tacos and the karaoke. And the tacos, they're so good. We left your tacos. You never even ate them.
I did eat half of them, yeah.
Okay. They were good. They're really good. And I just remember being like, I like just committed to not drinking and going crazy at ECAD. And I had my like non-alcoholic margarita. And then somebody else apparently ordered one. And nobody knew that like a second person ordered one. And they're like, we have a non-alcoholic. And then I had mine and I'm like, oh, did I grab the wrong one? Is there alcohol in here? Did I mess this up? What did I do? And Josh Gates just grabs my drink, is like, takes a sip of it, and is like, no, there's not alcohol in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's my drink. Backflow.
You have a thing about
I have a thing about backflow.
You have the thing. It's backwash.
Backwash.
Backflow.
Backflow, backwash, same thing.
You just put on your backflow preventer.
Yeah. Backwash is nasty.
That's like a sprinkler thing.
Oh, I think I've called it backflow forever. It's backwash?
Backwash.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Backwash is nasty. I don't even share drinks with my own dad, and he's really offended by it.
You don't really even like if I share them with you.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird about sharing. But, like, we could, but you just don't like sugar drinks. And I like sugar drinks.
Yeah, I try to keep this toned physique down with, I try to not drink my calories.
That's smart.
That's my policy.
Yeah, smart.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and this year, I was so tired by Saturday. You were exhausted. I was exhausted. I woke up. They have lectures, and the first year was like exhilarating. That's where like they had the person that had what's the big telescope now? The new one. Why am I?
The James Webb.
James Webb.
Mm-hmm.
They had people that worked on the James Webb.
Yeah.
Like get awards and talk about the James Webb telescope, and it was fascinating. Like the people that won awards were incredible. I was so intrigued sitting through all the lectures. I had a great time, and then we went into to the Irwin's talk, and that was just the greatest thing ever, right?
This is the first year.
My first year. I have not done the lectures since then. I would like to do them again, but every time I get to Friday, I'm like, I'm so tired, and we have the big party tonight. I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah.
I woke up at 12:30 this time, and that's like for me. That's like,
mm-hmm.
What the hell did you do, Mallory? Yeah. What do you mean you woke up at 12:30? I woke up at 12:30, starving. Mm-hmm. Ran across the street to Starbucks to get I need a croissant and some food, and I'm gonna get a drink and come back. Came back and kind of vegetated until I was like, okay, I have to get ready now. Mm-hmm. And we like I said, we went all out.
Oh yeah.
Our outfits were epic. Everyone was like, "You guys look great." I just want to say,
look like water.
Looks like water. Yeah. And we got there, and might get a cockroach at
That's
ECAD.
Really the highlight.
That's really the highlight.
Yeah.
They
have
the
big juicy kind, like Madagascar cockroach.
The Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. They haven't had the spider since the first year I was there.
I really wish I had gotten a spider.
And
a tarantula.
Tarantula. Yeah. And I think the one Dakota ate was even a display one she just took and ate. Like someone else had taken it and then it was passed to us and we didn't know and just ate it. But yeah, they don't really have them anymore. But they have the cockroaches and the scorpions. And the scorpions are easy at this point because we eat one every year. So it's not challenging anymore.
They're not that big, and they don't taste there's not a lot of meat there. It's
they're
just kind of
on a leaf, although it is metallic. The metallic-y I don't love.
I will say, I kind of just grabbed a scorpion and a cockroach. We just beelined it for that. I wanted to see if there was a spider. There was the tarantula, but there wasn't. And I kind of grabbed both, and before I really thought about what I was eating, I was kind of eating it. Mm-hmm. That cockroach was fucking nasty.
You had second thoughts.
I know. As it was going in my mouth, I was like, oh no.
You tried to crunch it. The video's on our Instagram, by the way. Make sure you go to Mallory's Adventures Instagram. You tried to bite it and you couldn't crunch through it, so then you had to put the whole thing in your mouth, and that was just revolting.
Yeah, I tried to take a bite of it as if it was because it was on it's on a skewer. It's on a shish kebab.
Yep.
And I couldn't bite through it. Yep. I mean, in one bite. So I was like, I'm just gonna have to just jam this. It's big enough to have been, if you could bite it, 3 bites. I said it would have been 3 meat cubes worth of shish kebab, right?
Yeah.
And I couldn't bite through it, so I just jammed the whole thing in there. And it's mostly crunchy until you get to the butt end, and then it was just juice. It was and just goo, and I was like, oh no.
You like couldn't swallow it, and I said, is it super crunchy? And you're like, well, and it's juicy, and that also made me want to throw up.
I ate the juices. The juices came out of it, and then it ended up just kind of being a very large carapace husk, and I was like, I can't. This is
I can't swallow it.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, if you can't chew it and swallow it, how could you digest it well?
Well, no, I'm sure it doesn't.
Exactly right. So just spit it out.
The juices went down, and I got some of the carapace and body down, I guess. But I mean, it ended up just being a pretty large husk of, I don't know, hard. I don't know, eating like a twig. I don't. It's just yeah. I was like, some of this is just not gonna go down my throat.
And the scorpion, the tail fell out of your mouth. Yeah. You were like, oh, here's the little pincher.
That was I didn't mean. I tried to get that whole thing down in one bite, and I
usually do.
I usually do.
Yeah.
But I was filled up with cockroach juice.
Oh. I didn't commit to anything crazy this time, but I did eat the wild boar. That felt safe but different. Mm-hmm. That felt well, this is weird, but it's not going to kill me.
Right.
So I'm going to have this.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I usually have some of the worms and
Although
stuff.
wild boar does kill people.
I killed Robert Baratheon.
I was gonna say,
I killed Robert Baratheon, but not that way. It was alive when I killed Robert Baratheon.
Were you like, I want this boar served so everybody knows that this was the boar that killed Malorie Mackie at my funeral dinner?
I will
like
say,
yeah,
I think I did say like Robert Baratheon would be proud before I ate it in my video. I think I said that. That's really like right where my mind went.
Okay.
The worms though, I mean, there was that one year I actually confronted Joe Rohde about.
You talked about it last year, right? You talked about it last year's podcast.
Yeah, the Moapi worm. Yeah. Well, I confronted Joe about it this time. I was like, Joe, I ate that Moapi worm because you told me it was delicious. Your recommendation. And it was nasty. And he's like, oh, I really like it. Like, but it tastes like a moldy peanut. How do you like it? Joe. His wife is lovely, by the way.
Anyways, I can't say I recommend the Madagascar hissing cockroach.
So you won't be eating that one again?
Probably not.
Yeah, it looked traumatizing just watching you try to eat it.
Well, at first I was like trying to bite through it, and then I got to the juice, and I was like, oh!
It's like unexpected surprise.
It was
like a gusher.
It was not good, yeah.
And a bug gusher.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
It was like a gusher, but really not good.
And then we went from that to Felix Kuntz does beautiful portraits every year, and this is our second year with some amazing portraits, and I can't wait to see it. I'm so antsy about it because they're so good. They're so good, and that was fun. And then we like found the group to do the step and repeat, and by the time you just do that sequence of events, it's like dinner time, and we had like the most awesome. I think we had the best group. We had the best. Our group rocks. we had just this gigantic sprawling group of awesome on our step and repeat.
Sprawling group of awesome.
It was me and you, and then this guy named Eric, who I guess used to be on the board, who was lovely, but we kept running into him, and then he just like joined our group. Like we kept accumulating people.
Yeah.
And then Trent was there, but he didn't step in with us for some reason.
Yeah.
And Holly and Josh Bernstein and Nina and Victor Velasco came in, and Kirsten. And then we didn't have Josh Gates at first. We had Candy, his girlfriend, and Don Wildman. And then Josh like photobombed the second one, like, no way! And then came back up and we took another one. We had a good group.
Has a cool like lightning backdrop.
Yeah, it does. We look so good in our outfits. They're so good. I really feel like if they did a best dress, like we would have had best dress.
Oh yeah.
I really feel that this year. This is the first year I've been like, man, we nailed it.
Oh, it was us.
We nailed it. And then we had the dinner.
Except they took one look at me like, son, that is a clip-on bow tie.
we tried to tie an Explorers Club bow tie that we bought, a really nice one for Mike, and we couldn't figure out how to tie it, and we gave up.
Well, we were running.
We were running out of time.
Like, if I had an hour, I could get this, but
yeah, we
I'm
next
a long
year.
tie guy, not a.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've never had occasion to need a bow tie. That doesn't just come with like a groomsman's suit, like for a tux. That is a clip-on. That I just have someone clip on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't own a bow tie, like an actual bow tie.
Well, now you do.
Now I do.
Now you
Too
do.
bad I don't know how to use it.
All right, we'll get there. We'll figure it out for next year. There's always next year.
Always next year.
And then the dinner was great.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner was great, like always. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
they had
food.
Well, they had so many like previous medalists come up and speak. My one of my sponsors in the club, Wade Davis, was there.
He was one of the speakers.
And he was one of the speakers, and that was nice because I don't think I've seen Wade I haven't seen him in 3 years. I think the last time I saw him was at the lunch with the Irwins.
Yeah, I never.
That was the last time I saw him. Yeah, and so Wade and Josh Gates spoke, and they had Richard Weiss spoke. I think Gary had spoke, didn't he? Or no? Yeah, like they had a bunch of like, cool classics. People, classics there speaking. They had a lady host, which was great. I wish she spoke more, to be quite honest. She had a TV show. She sounded great.
Hey, like you.
Yeah, I know. Right? Gotta represent.
Although I don't need her to speak more.
Wow.
yeah, I got plenty of that.
And then while we were like preparing before dinner, Josh Bernstein came over and like was like, oh, we're gonna do like a special toast outside, like don't tell anybody, and like set up this whole like special toast situation. I say it like my cousin Brett. I hear her in my head when I say it.
Out there. What's that all about?
I don't know. I say it like Brett. I don't know why. I hear Brett say it every time I say that word for some reason. I don't know. So after the dinner, we all go out on the patio.
You know, they used to call me Mike the Situation. You know.
I thought you were Magic Mike.
Oh, that too. Well.
Wow.
I wear many hats.
And we all go out on the patio. And it's a beautiful patio. That terrace, I used to like to take pictures on because it has like the New York City skyline in the back and the boats on the other side. It's a good terrace. It's nice.
We have pictures from last year up there.
Yeah,
right?
we do. Or from 2 years ago, I think.
Okay. Well,
and so we were, like, he had us all get in a circle to do a toast. And he gave everybody a bag with candles. And right when everyone starts lining up and he starts speaking, Mike's just like, oh, he's going to propose to your friend. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, he's going to propose to your friend.
Well, I might, like, like in the bag. I was like, oh, it's a candle.
And he's like, light your candles and this. And Holly was, like, oblivious. She's like, I thought you guys were going to, like, summon a demon or something weird. I don't know what your club is like. It seemed weird and, like, ritualistic. And, I don't know, like, we're all gathering in a circle
annual
of candles.
Sacrifice.
Right? Like, who knows? And then he proposed. And, well,
yeah,
you called it. And she, like, had no idea. She, like, slammed her bag down. It, like, broke. She dropped her bag so hard it broke. Like, you can hear it crash in the video.
More of a throwdown than a
it was a throwdown.
Drop.
It was a whoosh. Yeah. And yeah, she said yes.
Whew.
She said yes. And it was really cool. Because it was, like, I don't know. It was, like, 2 parts of, like, my world, right? My life. Like Holly is, like, one of my dear friends for a long time. And, like, having this, like, piece of my life, like, my friend outside the Explorers Club. Mm-hmm. And then having, like, you know, her marry Josh and be there and getting to celebrate that, like, and, you know, and then everyone from the Explorers Club. It was really cool. I was like, this is a small world and this is really cool. And Holly's like, thank God you were here. Someone from the bright side, Mallory. It was great. It was wonderful.
And there were cigars.
He passed around the cigars. He passed around the champagne. Mm-hmm. And then we wound up on the stairs the whole rest of the night, which I don't think was intentional. But it was nice. It's so nice out there. Yeah. It was nice. And so that, and then Sylvia Earle came out.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. That was good. She's like, I've never like wanted to bother her because she's so old and she's just so nice and she's so lovely. But like,
she's so sought after. Yeah. It feels wrong to like just be another person like
And she takes pictures of everybody and I'm like, oh, I just can't be that person. But I respect from afar. She's lovely.
Plus to me it's like I used up that card.
With Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson, who randomly was there.
How could we forget that Woody was there? And the Kon-Tiki. So
I know, we missed two
good things. During the dinner, Mike bid on a piece of the Kon-Tiki raft. It was one of the auction items. He was like, you know, it wasn't even like he read it in the silent auction and was like, I have to have it. It's like we walked out to look at the stuff on the table.
Yeah.
At dinner, and he was just like, I need this. It called to you. Like,
I didn't just bid on it.
he
I won the shit out of it.
He bid on it and won. So now in our library, we have a piece of the Kon-Tiki.
Damn straight.
An authentic piece of the Kon-Tiki. And he was so proud. He's like, you can't let me do this. And then, but then it was so good. I'm like, and no one has buyer's remorse. It was worth it.
I thought I was going to, because I usually do for way less less on just other stuff. But I don't know. I was like, no, I feel okay about this.
Do you want to tell people why the Kon-Tiki?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them.
Okay.
Mike knows about it because of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I said that weird. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I'm sorry. Because of what?
I had a stroke.
Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb your orgasm. Enthusiasm.
I had a brain fart.
What was that?
I'm really tired right now.
I watched you have a stroke just now.
I'm really tired. But in one of the episodes, there's like who is it?
Clive Owen.
Yeah, he plays an actor and he does a whole one-man show about the Kon-Tiki. Yeah. So that's what I think.
That's why I know of the Kon-Tiki.
I know of it because my first year at ECAD weekend, Steve Elkins comes down with a huge piece. I mean, like foot-long piece. Of the Kon-Tiki rope because they're cutting off a piece.
Yeah, because now I have a piece of it.
And he's like, "This came from the Kon-Tiki. You guys have to touch it," and was like passing it around, like, "Oh my god!"
Well, I got good news for you now.
You own it now.
You can touch a piece of it anytime you want because it's in our house.
And I was like,
wise decisions were made.
And I was like, "What's the Kon-Tiki?" And then I had to look it up so I didn't look like I had no idea what people were talking about, right? But Larry David.
There could have. I'll just say. There were worse things. There were bigger mistakes that I could have made.
Definitely.
At both the live and silent auction.
You and Josh were talking at the end of the night about the
Airstream.
Yeah, the Airstream. Yeah. They had like a fully decked out. I'm going to be honest. Had I seen the inside, it's all Explorers Club. Mm-hmm. I would have been more intrigued and interested in that, right? But it didn't go for that much, really.
I'm kind of glad we didn't know. Like, you say that not that much. It went for like $55,000. It's not like it went.
It was less than the value.
Yeah, I think you could turn around and make money, profit off of it. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that's why Josh was upset. He didn't get it because he was like, "Damn, I was gonna bid on that. Right. Look at I could have turned around and sold it." Yeah. It was good.
But still a substantial one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so I went out to try to get
like I said, worse mistakes could have been made.
Yes. I didn't want to miss whatever toast was happening on the balcony because I was like, well, something's going to be good, right? I felt like something good is happening here. I don't know why I didn't go to engagement, but I didn't want to miss it, so I was trying to get our winnings from the auction early. So I went to the table where the Kon-Tiki was. And Woody Harrelson was just standing there. And this was after, I think, Trent ran in and was like, Woody Harrelson's just out there.
Admiring my piece of Kon-Tiki.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. And then I walked out. It was
very random.
Yeah. And I walked out and he's just like hanging out by the auction table.
Yeah.
He must have won something, right? I feel like he won something because he's just hanging out by the auction table. He was very nice. We got a picture with him. We talked to him. He was on to another level of like consciousness, I think, at that moment.
Well, so everybody was like filtering in to see him at that point.
But also, everybody's like, "Oh, that just makes sense." Woody Harrelson, yeah, that sounds right. Just vibrating on another.
He's like in conservation, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think I like knew that.
Yeah, you brought it up when I said that. I was like, Woody Harrelson, and then I said, "Oh, are you thinking about joining the club?" And he's like, "Yeah, I would like that."
Well, we can sponsor you.
That's what I said.
I'm sure he's listening.
We can sponsor you, Woody Harrelson. Is it weird if we say both your names like that? We can sponsor you, Woody.
I feel like Woody, like a lot of, I don't know. He's a Woody Harrelson kind of like.
Yeah, except I always called him Woody from Cheers. That was like my thing for years. Okay. Oh, yeah, Woody from Cheers.
Yeah, I guess when I hear him referenced, it's usually both names. Though.
It is. Well, that's like celebrities just get referenced by both names. But that's my problem with like. I'm not going around calling like Josh Bernstein, and Josh Gates, but there's two Joshes around us. Sure. So it's like, all right, well, you're Josh and you're Bernstein. Right. Right? Like there has to be a way to differentiate the two of them.
And I'm Mike the situation.
Exactly. Right. And I'm Mallory.
You go by Mallory Mackey.
I do.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a comic book name. It sounds good. It is. People used to tell me that when I was growing up. Like, me and Marissa Maldonado, Mallory Mackey. Like, you guys have comic book names. Mm-hmm. My other friend I grew up with on Seven Oaks that Marissa also knew was Jaleesa Jones. We were all comic book characters, right? Like...
Jaleesa Jones is pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're all comic book characters. But it was lovely. And ECAD is never complete without then... going from, despite there not being an after party, we still left very late from the glass house and wound up like from the terrace. Like we didn't even really get to experience the after party because we were out partying on the terrace. Right. And then went to
a gay bar.
Well, first we went to the after party and we're like, we're not going to even sit in this place. It is not movable. This is not going to happen. And instead walked down the street to a gay bar. And Josh Gates loved that. If I say Josh, it's Josh Gates. If I say Bernstein, it's Josh Bernstein. That was what we were doing all weekend. So it's not confusing. Just so I don't have to keep saying it's both his names. It's weird. It's weird to me like, and then Josh Gates did this. Okay. It feels weird. Okay. So then Josh was like, I hope it's not a gay bar, but was like really all about it being a gay bar. Like he just said that for appearances and was so into it.
Well, it was clearly a gay bar.
It clearly
based on the name, based on
it's him. Yeah, it was great. And so
I don't think anyone was like, well, this is going to be anything but exactly what it was.
We went in. There was just like great sitting room. Yeah. It was wonderful. We had a great time. Josh and the bartender became besties. Mm-hmm. The only weird thing was the bathroom situation. Apparently that's a normal thing. And someone told me this is a normal thing in Manhattan.
And probably space is at such a premium. You're not going to...
Yeah. There's
just
one bathroom.
Unisex bathroom. Yeah.
One unisex bathroom. And it's just all urinals and a single stall for the ladies. And I was like, I feel really uncomfortable walking in while people are peeing at urinals. Right? Like, I that is just not... That's weird, right? It's weird to me. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about everybody else. Like, I don't need to be looking at your penis accidentally while I'm trying to go to the bathroom. What? So, like, I was like, I went to go in, and then I was like,
Also, I mean, I don't look at the penises accidentally either. Like, what?
I don't know. It just feels weird.
You're not trained to have urinal etiquette because
I've never been around someone peeing in a urinal before. It's weird.
You want to get up in there and like awkwardly like look
right,
like left and right, but like down, and be like
right at him,
and then like make like admiring.
Okay, that sounds right. Okay, I got it. I'll do that next time.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
I went to go in and saw that and closed the door and backed up, and then there was a guy behind me, and I was like, "Do you know if this is like?"
It has a different part than I do down there.
I was like, "Is this like a unisex like everybody bathroom?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I think so." And I was like, Do I just go in? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. And I like awkwardly go in, like I'm not looking at anything, and like beeline it to the single stall. Like, but what if there was somebody in the stall, right? What do you do? I made it in the stall, and I didn't leave until everyone else was gone. And then I left.
Wait, so you're just in there like faking a poop till everybody's out?
Everyone left really fast because they're guys. They pee pretty fast. No one else came in.
Okay,
so
I
was like,
okay.
No, so, but then I was like, okay, is the coast clear? I'm gonna piece the F out really fast. It was awkward. It was an awkward situation, and I'm in this huge flowy gown, right? Like the whole thing was awkward. Yeah, I'm like, everything about this is awkward.
Let me just flow into the stall.
Yeah, the whole thing was awkward because I have to carry
and peep through.
I have to like pull up
peeping on some guys.
Yeah. I have to pull up like 7 pounds of dress cape and stuff like to try to pee. Like it was a whole ordeal.
You just had to look like the water.
I did.
Well, that's what happened.
Siren. Mm-hmm. And then we hung there until Nuggets. And the thing I love most about our girl Nina is that like it always has to end in Nuggets.
Yeah.
And so we wound up at McDonald's, and it wasn't that late this time. It was like 3:30. It wasn't 5.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It wasn't 5. It was 3:30. It probably would have been 5 if the after party happened.
Sure.
But it was 3:30, and we were like enjoying our nuggets at McDonald's, and then it just hit a point where I was like, I have to go to sleep.
I got very tired. Now. Yeah.
And she was texting with Victor like, "Oh, come to McDonald's. We're all getting nuggets."
And he did.
And he did. There's legendary explorers just sitting next to us at McDonald's eating nuggets.
At like
3:30 in the morning.
4 in the morning, out of nowhere, like just some random McDonald's down, like in
in like his beautiful naval suit.
Yeah, everyone's dressed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was lovely, and I was like, I am so sorry. I have to go to sleep right now. Nina's like, we can go. She was a trooper. She was like, we can go. It's okay. I was like, I'm not going to make it if we don't go. And poor Nina had to get up to go to the club the next morning because she was running for the board and they were doing the announcements. So she had to be there at 10. I didn't make it there. That meeting lasted for 3 hours, by the way, because it was ending when I got there at 12:30.
Yeah.
So it was almost a 3-hour meeting, and I like woke up at 10 just like, I'm awake, and I'm like, why am I awake? And I laid in bed for a while before I was like, I could be a good friend and bring Nina coffee. Because she was the only person at the club from any of our people, because she, poor thing. And I was like, all right, I'm going to walk to the club and bring you coffee. And then we just hung out at the club all day, and it was nice. Good. It was good. It was a nice like closure, and then there's like a nice dinner Sunday. It was like a good closure to the chaos. But oh my God, I have been a zombie for 3 days since we got back. Yet to recover.
Yeah, it does require. I'm glad I'm off this week because we got it wrong.
Yeah, which actually kind of worked out in your favor.
it's a lot of fun, but like, man,
Yeah.
I would not be like ready to go back to do anything functional.
Well, if you
like,
had the week off, you would have done Thursday and Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And you would have been like, I'm done. Like,
yeah,
it would have
not
been
not
terrible.
a good Monday. Yeah.
Not a good Monday.
Yeah.
So, like, it kind of worked. Like, either way, you get some kind of value out of it, right? Because, like, the ability to crash was good, too.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not recover. I still have not recovered. The ECAD it's the best weekend of the year. It's wonderful. It is like, I don't know, it's like my favorite thing in the world because you just get to like talk to and network and connect with and like get inspired by and hear all these stories from the most interesting people in the world. I mean, and the people that have just broke boundaries and done incredible things. And I mean, I just pinch myself sometimes like, this person does what and they're my friend? How cool are they? I'm not that cool.
Oh, I know.
Wow. So it's always magical, but yeah, it's always exhausting. And this year was like even more exhausting than normal. So yeah. But it was wonderful. Thank you guys for listening into our lovely ECAD podcast. I know we talked forever about it, but it's such a magical event that happens once a year, so I feel like we have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great.
And you can see me eat a cockroach.
Yeah, go to Malorie's Adventures on Instagram, MALORIES Adventures on Instagram, where you can see Michael eat a cockroach.
In a blue tux.
In a blue tux.
Because water.
And eventually you'll be able to see our amazing portraits.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And season 2 is out.
Yes, be sure to go onto Amazon Prime to see Weird World Adventure Season 2. Or if you have a Roku TV, you can stream it for free. So
just a computer. I mean,
or just
it works.
computer.
It works, yeah.
So type in on your device Weird World Adventures, and it'll come up with how you can watch it. And if you have Roku, it'll offer you the Fossum app, and you can watch it for free.
And if you enjoy it or the podcast,
make sure you rate it.
Please leave us your positive reviews. And if you don't like it, please don't.
If you love the show, leaving us a nice review on Amazon would be fabulous. But also IMDb. If you have an Amazon account, which 90% of the world does, then you have an IMDb account because you can log in through Amazon. So please go to imdb.com, search for Weird World Adventures, and rate each episode. You can rate the overall show, but then you can rate each episode. So please do that for us. It really helps us out. It's a free, easy thing you can do to help us out here. We'd really appreciate that. Rate the podcast and the show. Thank you. My PSA.
And my cockroach eating video.
And Mike's cockroach. You gotta like the cockroach video. Just like it. Yeah, it's easy. One boop. Done. All right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will say, please tune in next week because we have extra special announcement next week.
Extra special
announcement. We're really excited about it. So tune in next week for extra special announcement. And until then, everybody,
stay weird.